All right, hi everyone. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning, and I'm so super duper excited. I'm grateful unto God for another privilege to be alive again and to be among the living. What a glorious, God that we serve. Listen, I want to put something on your table that will bless your soul and that will nourish your mind. My name is Bella Bassi. For the you who don't know who I am, exactly now you know who I am, right? Okay, I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night if you're already in bed from whichever part of the country that you are at the moment. All that you will have to simply do for Bella is take the one that falls into your own particular time zone and use them whole body. Listen, no yawa no day. All right, it's a beautiful day. All right, listen, yeah. The greatest mistake that anyone will ever make is to live their lives based on some other person's opinion. Can I say that again? That the greatest mistake that anyone can do is to live their lives based on some other person's opinion. If you are that person who cares so much about what people think, about what people say, about what people, do, you are going to be in a very, very big mess. And the crazy thing about allowing yourself to become what people want you to be or what people are talking about you is that you will end up regretting for the rest of your life. Where am I going with this? Listen, there are so many people on this earth who have denied themselves the liberty to enjoy what true happiness means, simply because they are thinking of what people are going to say. That is crazy. Now listen, you've got to be wise and to understand that people don't seek for your opinion. People don't care how you think when they want to carry out what they think is best or right for them. Now, it will be an unjust thing for you to think that before you go ahead to do that which will bring you joy, happiness, and excitement, that you have to do that on some other person's opinion. That is the crazy shit I am trying to process, but unfortunately, it's not processing. There are many people who have gone into depression today. Why? Because of what they think that another person would think about them if they eventually do some certain stuff that they would have done that would have made their life better. And saying this, I don't mean an illegal thing. I don't mean a bad thing. I mean a legit thing. Like personally, when it comes to your affection, your emotion, your happiness, these things are not supposed to be centered on some other person's opinion. You know why? Because you are the one who wears the shoe. So exactly, you know where it hurts, or rather, you know where it pinches, if you want to put it that way. As long as some other person, see, whatever it is that you are going through, that some other person can't feel the pains or can't feel what you're feeling or can't relate with what you are going through, should never be put on some other person's opinion. Never you put your life or allow yourself to be denied of the joy, happiness, and excitement that you deserve based on some other person's opinion. Listen, what counts the most is your conscience and the one who created you. If you can have a good conscience where you are not hurting anybody, and a conscience where you are clear before man and before God, please, my brother and my sister, go ahead and live the life that you have been given to freely. You see people walking, you see people smiling, you see people play in the midst of people, you see people talk in the midst of people. But if they open up their inside, if you can dissect them to see the war that is going on in the inside of these people, oh my God, you will feel so sorry for them. You will feel terribly sorry for them. A young lady who is due to have a partner, that is supposed to have a partner or be under a roof with a man, she's there trusting God for one single brother or man to come from heaven knows where. And this single man is not coming out. And there is a man, maybe his wife passed and nigga needs a companion, and you're saying that you don't want to be with him because you don't want your friends to talk bad about you, because you don't want your friends to say that it's a widower that you are, that you're marrying. You're denying yourself by doing that kind of a thing. See, I say to you this day, the greatest gift that God has given to us is life. And if God gave us life that we do not deserve, don't be the one who now deprives himself or herself the privilege to live the life that you have been given to freely. It doesn't just make any sense. You are a fine, beautiful lady and you don't have money. Instead of you to go out there and get a job, a legit job to do, you are saying that you don't want people to laugh at you because they will see you doing a job that pays you peanuts. But does it not make you feel even more uncomfortable? Don't think that you'll be more laughed at when a grown-up fine lady like you takes up her phone and begin to dial people for an urgent care, which is more shameful. The thing with people is that they don't want to understand that there is dignity in labor. There is dignity. Forget about what it is that they are paying you. That might just be a channel to your greatness. That might just be an opening that will link you to your greatness. But when you sit down inside your house or inside one place, you are not being seen, you are not out there, how will you be able to relate with the opportunities that are out there? Because except you are out there, you will not be able to, to get the clue or the information that you need to know the things that are, out there for you to grab. So you understand what I'm saying? Please, can we live like the people that God has created and given life to live? Let's stop denying ourselves the pleasure of living this life to its fullness. Please, nobody cares about you. That is what people don't understand. Nobody cares about you. Only you can truly care for yourself. And only you can tell yourself the very truth. It doesn't matter what anybody is saying to you until you come to that verge where you realize that, man, this is the right thing to do. You're just going to be just there. You're just everywhere. And the person that is everywhere is nowhere. You've got to find yourself a bearing. Instead of jumping from one man to another, find yourself a man and stop making excuses. Please, please. Can we just wake up and live on? Please. It's Bella Brasi.